Everyone always says, well, when did you get started in Christian music? And I think as long as I've been a Christian, I've been involved in Christian music. And I guess I made my first real decision to follow Jesus when I was in the 3rd grade. And I just came to the realization that I had sinned.
It was 2 nights of just spectacular, intense, wonderful gospel music. I had such artists as Carlos Santana, Jimmy McGriff, Stanley Turrentine, Edwin and Walter Hawkins was there with me. My family, my son even wrote a song for me on the album. My daughter was there in the choir, Tristan, and my son, his name is James.
When I was young, man, there was a prophecy that came over me that I was going to reach my generation for God. And so I thought I had to reach my generation for God, and I didn't realize whatever God's going to do through me, He's going to do through me. What He wants me to be, He just wants me to be open, willing, yielded to His will. And then whatever happens, He's going to do, really laying my life open.
It's actually kind of a story song, and the first verse talks about, I guess it could be anybody, the rich young ruler type guy, but someone who's really blessed with a lot of potential, whether it's financially or more often the case is some Christian young person who really has a lot of talent and ability.
And here they'll bring continents together to save a few dying whales, but then they're swift to kill unborn babies. We have to admit to ourselves that the inmates are truly running the asylum, and how are we as Christians to live a faithful, sold-out life to Jesus Christ in the midst of this insanity, in the midst of this chaos? Well, Paul gives us 3 great words.
If I'm not a captive by Christ, then I'm going to be, in some degree or another, captive to sin, to my own passions and desires. And that's where I was. Into that situation, God sent.
I don't care how far I get off into a situation or something, He catches me right then and there and says, and it pulls me right back in. It's just like going fishing, and you throw the rod out there, and I don't even know nothing about no fishing. I don't go, but I know that I belong.
It's real important, especially for people in the public eye, that they realize the kind of responsibility that they're under. The 2 requirements that I put on people involved in Christian music are, 1, that the lyrics are biblically based, and secondly, that they're living godly lives. And when one of those 2 is missing, then they shouldn't be doing that. Ultimately, it gets down to a matter of pride. When
I love my family very much. I tell people a lot that I don't know anybody else but Jesus I would spend this many nights away from home for. Little kids are interesting. They bring things home from school for you. They bring little pictures that they've painted at school, and they proudly present them to you and say, "Daddy, I made this for you at school today." Thank you.